Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV for Around the City. We're in Torino. I'm excited. To get a look around. Yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? You've come all the way out here to visit us. You must have more important things in mind. You're already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you cross the sea? Not exactly. We came from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you are. Would be rude of me to doubt you. It's just, it's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know it must come as something of a shock. I keep using shock, it's funny, isn't it? Because of all the lightning. Anyway, but this must be the first time in Torino, and we would like to get to know the city and its people. And that is why we propose lending a hand in his need. I see, okay, in that case, why don't you help distribute the remedy, the remedy for our people? Ordinarily, everybody would have already come for a cup, but their fields made quite a mess this time. It might be a while before you can step away from their work. Never fear, though. Even if their hands are busy, they're more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folk from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lumel. Oh, you're the ones doing me a favor. Honestly, here, take this patch. Don't I look cool in my jacket and goggles? I'll deliver some to the town hall, so you can attend the areas that you haven't seen yet. Awesome. What a guy. Love him. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking to the locals, with ensuring everyone receives remedy properly. Can you each take a portion? Rest assured I can handle the pouring liquid into a cup. Of course, I haven't had my fill of conversation yet. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let's be divvy this up. Strife, why do you make the rounds in the southern part of the city? Ryan and I will tend to the north. Alright, let's go acquire some insights. Okay. I go this way then, yeah? Oh, we go towards this. This is what I want to look at. Yo, Osassor. What are you gonna tell me, Osassor? Oh, I don't know you. Hello, please don't be offended by the part of the streets off limits. Not only to you, of course, but there's a lot of damage. It's dangerous for anyone to pass at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from the streets that are in need of repair. That's just a suggestion, but please do. Alright. I will. I'll do that. Dauntless labor. Yo. You must be one of the visitors Lumel mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. There you go. This lovely fish. All the fish. Oh, you came to deliver remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses from the process and chopped for a good dose of discharged energy from my troubles. I brought on the leather sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts are highly charged with lightning ether, and the most valuable, of course. Tan them, and you can, with the right stuff, you can turn them into some protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. Insulated, huh? That's interesting. The beasts you field will be all put to good use. Thanks again. Welcome. That was where we came in, right? Oh. Hello. Is you a mighty monster slayer I saw earlier? It's an honor. Here's some tea. Oh, had you brought a sleepless respiratory? Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after this battle. We don't usually have many beasts breaking through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get back to my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geomancies. Interesting. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Did I read that correctly? Did she say geomancies? Hello. There's a fresh face if ever I saw one. What's that in your hand? It's tea. Or you. But you know what it is, but you just wanted it. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safely inspectors take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until the cup of sleepless respiratory. I'm proud to say that I have a small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is scent carried by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants that could potentially to mitigate the lightning effects. And we have many hides that we have this time. Not to mention stomachs. It's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herb among our harvest. Okay. I'm gonna go look in the big square before we go. This is the growery that he was talking about. Oh, look, it's a boss arena. Yo, Tamat. Welcome, welcome. This is a new little patch for pasture right here. We raise our birds. Mostly give us a good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. Okay. Oh, they're running around here too. Oh, she's got a doggy. Oh, this leads out. Oh, interesting. Why is there like a zone there? Why is there a zone there? What the hell? That's interesting, because we didn't come through there, right? We came in from up here. Why is there a zone there? Very interesting. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area of the city. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? Oh.
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Sphne's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume.
Train, huh?
There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Oh. It's tired. Need some of that
Is
tea.
aught the matter, Lommel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the
What's up with
barrier.
Graha's voice? Sounds like the guy's got a cold or something.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Oh. Might be broken.
No, 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 she's going to kill me!
This is not the type of character I thought this guy was going to be.
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
Oh.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please, I beg you.
What edifying means, if I'm honest with you, mate.
I suppose that's that then.
Around the city done. What's next? None of it to work. Wow. These quest names, they're really good. At the moment, Enze should be waiting just past the park. I'll be off before anyone changes their mind. Okay. This way, huh? Yo, Kiyomi. Maybe enjoying the flowers. Well, what a plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirits is more worth the effort to find seeds as I do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved that these weren't trampled by the beasts. They took ages to get to look this healthy. They look great. Way to go. This town is lovely.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Pretty sure we killed everything we did too. Aye. We took care of the beasts in one fell swoop. Look at my dude being all cocky. He's
Just
like,
the one.
yeah,
Incredible!
I killed everything already too.
So, the mine is safe for mining again. Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did
Should there
pass
be other
through them
miners?
recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, Shall we assist Iane with her repair work?
Sure. I feel like I'd be more useful mining, to be honest, but okay. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Kryl. This is Strife. Accompanying Lumel is Grahatier's our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I didn't say didn't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything into working order. The volume of fixes we need to make on is one matter. We can handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. I can't manage a bit of suffering from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the director to make tracking them down, but the detector, sorry, to make tracking them down easier. But seeing Lumo has managed to break it again, you have this though. Toss some at a sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense aether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards a more fertile ground. Can't I just kill them? It's not like you got lightning aether to spare, right? So we need to fight them. We find it safer not to. When threatened, they siphon energy from the facilities. Oh, I see. We need to keep our medical services ready, or emit bursts that overload the nearby systems. I'm yawning, sorry. For some reason, I recommend you stick to the thoroughfares, and that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. Well, we'll split up again. Cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Okay, so we're looking for lightning sprites. We can then throw a thing at. Survey. Good old survey. I've surveyed. No lightning sprite. On to the next one. There are no lightning sprites. Are they all going to be in here? What? Lightning strikes. Time to test your tossing arm. Okay. Oh, okay, we gotta use this. Hey. It's gone. Scan it out of the city. What are these little houses? Oh, What's this? It's very cute. And like I get it that Lala probably lives there, right? But still, I feel like a Lala would need more space than that. It's like there's no one half the size of a Lala. All these extra like special doors too. It's so weird. Oh, we have to go back. Can we mount up in here? Oh my god, we can. I feel like we're running slower. I feel like we're moving slower than we would with jog. Yo, I'm back. You're back already? Were there many sprites? Well, there's a few. There's a handful on your route then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. No thanks. I'll take the money again, I guess. In her heart. I mean, let's do it right now, alright? Trial is taking a while. Being new to the city is nothing would happen. She would know where to go to help. Would you go check on her? That was directed to town hall. Sure. Where are you, Kryl? I'm surveying. Yo. You see my friend Kryl? Oh, you're looking for a mite lost there, but lad. Alright. Can I help? All I can help with? You see the woman wearing a yellow hood? Oh, I presume you mean Kryl. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Here's a flashback. I was hurt. There was Lightning Sprite. She was like, fuck you, Lightning Sprite. And I was like, wow, she's pretty cool. Not to mention, she saved my heart. I can't believe I missed the Lightning Sprite. It was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. A bit awkward, as striking up conversation after that, but anyway, and it'd been a while since I talked to anyone I had known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Malaya. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though. I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was something more would help. So I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Okay, where's she at then? Here she is, sitting on a bench. What's going on over there? You reckon that's the auction house crowd? Why is it log into the tournament? Oh, it's the triad. It's like the, not triad, the other card game. The not as good one from 9. That I forget the name of. I love Final Fantasy 9. But man, do I not play that card game. It's a rough one.
Ah, were you looking for me?
Yeah. Of course I was.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Of course, I got 2.
The source. And the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home.
Okay.
The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it. Remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents... It struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
What are you talking about? The me you could have been? There wasn't a me you could have been. You are who you are. Like, what the hell? And now that you have?
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends, and knowing now the challenges they face. What would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source?
Maybe we can take them with us, if you want. I imagine they quite like their home.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Nah, come on, Crow. All my party members, all my party members are peacing out. Not about it, Crow. Thank you for listening to me. I was a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept every waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Okay. Damn. Damn, there's another quest done. We are just wrecking through these quests. Okay. I'm glad you're back, safe and sound. Now we can relax. My brother does the same. Your friend escorting him, he couldn't get himself into too much trouble, unless he tumbles down the stairs into down again, I suppose.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So, Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Oh, look at that. That's nice. Look. Nice little bit of it. The houses seem too small there.
I've seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
We ate them. Like, oh no.
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Nice. Hopefully she got herself some answers there. Right. What are you going to say to me before I accept this quest? Grandmother used to tell us stories of the Milala homeland all this time, but it was the part where the ocean froze over that always fascinated me most. The vast open sea turned to ice. Imagine. Yeah, imagine. Alright. Toward trouble. Should we do it now? Let's just do it now. Screw it, right? We're just gonna do it right now. Earlier, you said your brother could get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to return by now. Oh, well, his feeling you stole it. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see you two again so soon. I take it Milena's curiosity is sated? For the moment, I give her a brief account of the situation at Alexander, as well as the events involving the key. She's most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be available to join us? I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Graha's return. As we speak, Muriel herself is making her rounds from the city, and we have time. I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. Hold on, interrupt that. I have a mind to re-establish diplomatic relations. with Torino, but it goes without saying that there are logistical challenges even, given our respective locations. At least these, any travel would require passage through Turiol to begin with. I shall have to consult with Gross and the Val Resolve. I wasn't certain if we should divulge any information concerning the key, but Alexandria's present location is difficult to explain without mentioning it. The Malala arrived in Torino immediately after fleeing the source. I can understand how the mayor might be privy to knowledge of the key, particularly when the mayor is the Malala herself. Right, I guess I'll wait. I'll wait for Graha.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Oh.
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelter. The Doom train is approaching.
The Doom train is approaching.
To emergency shelter.
Oh no.
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it. I've never seen it myself.
Here he is.
But according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
Oh no.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness.
That's like the funnest way there, right? Well, now I have to do it. I mean, that's closest to my actual response. So we'll do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Ayane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Oh yeah, Lumel. What a guy.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Oh, is that zone that we met earlier? That would make the most sense, right? If anyone can stop the speedy weapon of war, it is Strife. But we must also recognize that there's posted by a company of beasts. If his influence is so powerful that it can even, as it barrels ahead, it has creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Trio's gate. We should prepare for the worst. Pistola ought to remain to guard here. I'm inclined to agree. The crested ring of gathering is sold. Strife, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we will do our best. We can ensure citizens get to shelter before it arrives. I skipped off too quickly. Damn, we're just done. Look at this, we're just done again. Looking toward trouble. I guess the next one is the instance. This is pretty good. This has been a pretty good story patch so far. It's been quite nice. A little self-contained thing, I guess, for the most part. Because the I mean, we knew this was going to be this way, though, right? It was going to be like its own little thing of something else, giving us a little bit more story into something, not necessarily going to ascertain to the continuing plot that's going to be going on ahead. Which I guess we'll talk about later. But this has been pretty good. This has been pretty good. Yo, Limble. What you got for me? Right, the place is where it's not his voice. It just isn't his voice. Right, the place we're headed to is the Bentali Depot. Although Treno was only railway station, our assailants from earlier left in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking the harbor cargo. That's it? This is the little thing you want to take? My friend here has volunteered for the mission. And yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo equipment equipped in a portable barrier. And frankly, I have grated my job. Oh yeah. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentali, well, that's your problem. I appreciate the honesty. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Great, I'm ready. I'll take a crit, I guess. Fantastic. Alright, next time, where we call home. Thank you so much for watching. And next time, we're going to have to fight the Doom Train. That's exciting. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.